Hi everyone, just got a scrap of paper. This is from the steampunk scrapbook papers and it's been printed onto card, and I thought I'd just make something with it, just ready to pop into a journal. So I'm going to trim this down just a little bit. So I want to keep the cat in there, so and probably keep that clock in there as well. I've got a couple of bits of scrap, and then I'm going to make it into something that will flip up and have a little pocket in it. So let me grab a pencil. I'm just going to flip it over, and I'm using my board. Let me just see the image on the front. Yeah, I'm going to come up about 1 inch, maybe not even that much. I'm just going to rule a line. And I'm going to make a little opening in this. So let me just punch a hole at the end of each of those lines, just trying to center it. And then I'm going to use my ruler, and just to help me, I'm just lining it up, the bottom of it, with a line on the board. And I'm just going to make an opening using my blade, going from the punched holes. So I've just created a pocket, and because this is in the steampunk theme and this paper is quite thick, you can see the white line, I'm just going to ink just to get rid of that white. Okay, then I want to back it, so I'm going to have it as something that flips up. So I'll grab my scoreboard, and probably 1 inch or so, maybe 7/8 of an inch would be enough on this one. So that's going to go onto the page and flip up. And to make this a pocket, I'm going to back it, just back it with some sort of paper. So for the moment I'm going to use this lined paper. So now that I've made the hole in it, I'm going to glue around all 4 edges, quite close to the edge. And then just trim around that with the scissors, or just making sure I'm not going to cut onto that folded line. Okay. And a quick ink. You could round the corners if you wanted to. So now what I've got is a pocket that will flip up. Okay, and then to make the card that's going to go in it, I've just got an old manila folder. I'm just going to roughly measure the width, take it in about 1/8 of an inch on all sides, so about that wide by about, cut it a bit longer. I'm just going to see, so that's too wide. So I want this card to be able to slot into that hole. Okay, to make it easier to put that in, I'm just going to round the corners. I'm just going to slot that in all the way to the top. And then I'm just going to make a mark. So the maximum length would be at the end there. I'm just going to make it a little bit shorter than that, so that it almost disappears inside the card. That's what I want. Okay. Then with one of these leftover pieces, see if it's wide enough. Probably not. For my tab punch. It's not, but I could make, just to get rid of this scrap, I could cut 2 punches and glue them together. So they're going to sit onto that. I might round the other 2 corners. It's a little bit flimsy, so I might back that quickly as well. And then give that a quick ink. So that's going to fit nicely in there, and finding the middle of it, which is about there, I'm going to pop these 2 on and just glue them together quickly. Okay. Lovely. And then when I'm ready for that to go into a journal, I just need to find a page, and that can sit, that can glue down, and I could make that a tuck up if I wanted to, or I could cover that, so that just makes a nice quick and easy piece to pop in a journal. And I might just add a quick eyelet to that, given that it's steampunk. And there you have it. It's just something quick. You could add some fibres to that if you wanted to. So just something quick and easy. There's the finished flip up, and once it's in place you can pull the card out. You've got some hidden journaling on that, and that can just go sitting in my ephemera box ready for the next steampunk journal.